Hello Cancer and welcome to your Astroflower reading from the 7th to the 13th. If you don't know anything about the Astroflower, there's plenty of links in the description below. Please go down there and knock your socks off. Explore. There's introduction videos, there's books. There's also our sister channel where we do everything about energy with energy updates of what's going on in the sun and the earth and stuff like that. But here is the Astroflower, so please do subscribe and click that bell. And we're just going to jump straight in there. And for your reading for the week of February, Cardinals seem to be getting a lot of this at the moment. Very interesting on the material side. So on the material side, you've got the moon and the judgment. So you've got to do a judgment call that, you know, the universe is sort of trying to help you out, but maybe it's very difficult to see every aspect of it. On the spiritual or the emotional sort of side, you've got the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Very powerful cards. Not only are you sitting, the universe is asking you to stay stern and sit within your place of power. The karmic path, because these two, the petals 1 and petals 2 and 3 about your karmic path, they're sort of saying, let's get on, let's move on. And there's obviously some sort of decision that seems to be made. Yeah, causing a bit of a headache with the Ace of... Yeah, there you go, decisions to be made. You've got the 7 of Cups, can you believe it? There is some things that you not quite see clearly at the moment. Oh, gee whiz, Cancer. You seem to be having a hard time of it at the moment. What's going on? Really? Really? Gee whiz. Oh, man, I almost want to start again, but I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Cancer. So, okay, so, you know, obviously there's two sides to every story. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a really bad reading. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of cards here that can cause heartache and heartache and pain, basically. You've got disappointment with the 5 of Cups. You've got the 3 of Swords at the accumulation of it all. So a real heart-rending moment. You've got the 5 of Pentacles in the middle. You've got the 5 of Swords that are over this side as well. So on the spiritual sort of front, there's a lot going on at the moment. A lot of confusion. It might be where your heart is tied up in the material world. This may not be for everybody, but it looks like there's a lot of questioning going on at the moment. And there's choices to be made. But you feel like you might, it might actually be loss of a business, loss of a job, loss of a house or something like that, but there's choices to be made. And if you're very prudent about it, I think on the spiritual sort of side where you could feel really disappointed with the world outside, that you just don't want to have to fight anymore, because that's what the world's based upon. It's such a waste. The old paradigm, that's what it was based upon. Let's just see if we can sort of, I think we need to elucidate this side, the spiritual side. So bear with me. You've got the King of Pentacles as well. So the universe is trying to ask you to stay firm, stay strong. Your guides that are around you, that are trying to create the reality around you, is asking you to actually, life might be causing you a headache at the moment in the middle of the week, but just walk away from it. That's what it's sort of saying. And when you do walk away from it, you'll be able to stay focused, use your intuition, and actually go really far to have that fair exchange. Look at this. You've got the 4, 5, 6 of Pentacles running across you like this. It's staying firm, being wise with your money around you to have that fair exchange and to eliminate that constant competition or fighting or conflict that could be around you in the world, and that could be in business and everything like that, but it's affecting your spiritual sort of side. It doesn't look like a separation as such. It might be just be disappointed with a friend or a family member or something like that. You got the Ace of Cups. You still want to believe. You still want to believe. And the more you want to believe, the more disappointed you might well get. And all your guides are trying to sort of say to you here, be careful of what you invest in, because you may well be disappointed, because this is where your guides are in the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. And it's they're trying to protect you by the looks of things at the moment from heartache. And that end of heartache in the end of the week is not guaranteed. That's not, sure to be happening. It could be turned on your head if you just use your intuition, and that is your karmic mission this week, or your karmic lesson. If you use your intuition, all of a sudden, you might come into a situation where it's going to be actually, it won't be a Three of Swords, and this is what I'm telling you about, because you've got the Knight of Swords there. You might just have to just turn and leave something. I'm surprised the Eight of Cups didn't turn up here somewhere. And that's what it seems to be, that if you stay true to your intuition, then you'll realise that people around you, look at that, these look, had 3 cards there, very nice cards though. Ace of Swords, High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands, I think. So really nice, but I'm not going to take it because they all came out. But anyway, back to the reading. So I think it's a case of your intuition, and just be wary of things around you, people around you that may be causing you a bit of strife. Let's have a look what's happening on the physical front, because this seems to have a little bit more give in it at the moment. Yeah, there's things that may not be seen, and the universe is trying to uncover those unseen things. You do have to make a judgment, and it's just as well you've got the Ace of Wands next to you, because you can then use that intuition, that passion, that clear thinking to actually see clearly. Yeah, it's apparently started a journey. So you started building on the material front, and you not quite see every angle of that project, that new job or anything like that. So it might actually be quite difficult. 9 of Wands, setting those healthy boundaries. That's what the judgment is, realizing that you can't do everything for everyone. As long as you're okay, everybody else can be okay. That's what it's all about. That's the name of the game. You can't make sure 7 billion people are okay. It just doesn't work. Yeah? And the 10 of Swords. What are you doing to me, Cancer? Really? The 10 of Swords is good because it's at the beginning of the week, and it's also for the fact that it's sort of saying you've come to an end of a journey. It might be painful to see it to the end and move on to something else. It might tie in with that 3 of Swords up there. But that's the overall thing of sort of like the things that you can't see may actually be causing you pain at the moment. And it may not be this week that you'll see clear through it. Yeah. Let's see what goes up for the 7 of Cups. So the the guides around you trying to create lots of possibilities and choices. And the thing is, with that 7 of Cups, there is choices. There is definite choices. But in reality, there's only one cup giving water, which is what cups are all about, and which is love, or pleasure or fulfillment. So there's no actual real choices, just an evident path that you should be following. Yeah. Let's just see what that evident path is. The Knight, the King of Swords. Look at that. You've got the Emperor, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the King of Swords. A lot of clear thinking really coming into you here. And it moves on to the 4 of Pentacles. So be clear about how you invest your money, or invest your physical self into things, And that's where your guides are helping you to point out what is a good thing to invest your thing in. Make sure you're keeping enough for you, that you're in security and everything like that. The Sun on top of the 3 of Swords. How can you get it even more effed up, Cancer? What are you doing to me here? This is what I'm saying. There's an alternative route here. If you really do understand your intuition, it's a real learning curve for you this week. And if you do apply yourself, it's nothing but happiness and pure fun that's going to come out. Nothing but pure fun and happiness. Okay? That's what's leading it up through you. Work. Mastering of what you know and what you've done. And doing what you do well. Doing what you do best. And the 6 of Swords. So basically, I think the universe is going to help you here and give you a a rite of passage. It's obviously there seems to be something coming in from the outside, and it seems to be that there's not a fair exchange between you and another person. And that's what your intuition's leading you into. You want more out of the situation, and you're not really getting it. That's what it seems like a little bit, you know. And it may be a case of sort of scrubbing it and restarting a new journey and choosing a new thing. Let's just see what that Five of Pentacles all about, the overall riding energies. Didn't I say the Eight of Cups? Didn't I say the Eight of Cups? You do have to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, that you might have loved at some time. But now it's time to walk away. And the King of Cups. So you've got three kings down there now, certainly in the clarification. So they're all trying to get it into you, trying to help you as much as possible. Stop getting yourself in trouble, Cancer. Blimey. You cause me worry sometimes. You look like you got it sorted, and it certainly looks like your guides in the universe are helping you out. And I've got a funny feeling that Three of Swords will more be a case of that Five of Cups, a little bit of disappointment, and you're just kind of going, oh, what a shame. I think it's going to be much more like that. I think it's going to be a little bit like sand in the machinery a little bit. That's what it's going to seem like for you this week. Anyway, there you go, Cancer. Do hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget, in the description below, there's loads of links. Go and knock yourself out. Explore everything about the Astroflower and Cymatic TV. And I will see you soon for the this week for the world reading and also the new paradigm reading as well, to see what this new paradigm is going to bring us. In the meantime, Cancer, don't forget, life should be fun. Although sometimes it may not seem that way, it should be fun. So please do enjoy.